Hello everybody, welcome or welcome back to Paula's Imperfect Plans. Today we are doing our weekly check-in, and we have done quite a bit of spending over the last few days. There might be a part 2 to this, but this is probably going to be the majority of it. So I will go through, I already have it written on the spending tracker, so I was just going to go through line by line and just explain what these are, and then we will go ahead and get them paid back to the bank. So the first one is $16.73 for lotion, and that will come from the household category, and that one does need to be paid back to the bank. Okay, the next one is $33.69 for bath towels, and that will come from home, also needs paid back to the bank. $11.48, I used my allowance money to go get some ice cream one night, so that needs paid back to the bank. As I don't know that it matters much, but these are all credit card purchases. Pretty much anything we purchase online is. That was a debit card. That was a debit card. That was a debit card. Credit. Okay. So then $10.69, I bought it's a magnetic phone holder that goes into like the air vents in your car. So like if I have GPS going, which I do a lot while I'm driving for work, it's like magneted up to the vents. So that's from my allowance. That needs paid back to the bank. I bought my kiddos some shower caps. We're forever fighting on like how we appropriately maintain our hair. On nights we don't wash our hair, so that's $5.82 coming from kids. $13.89. So this is, I don't even know if I called it the right thing, but it's a little outlet plug that I then have a remote control for to turn on and off. I decided I wanted some lights, which I'm currently using Christmas lights, and I ordered some LED lights because I really like the vibe of like Christmas lights in my house, like in the morning in the dark, just sitting with the lights on and reading and drinking my coffee. So I got a remote outlet so I can control them by remote like I do my tree, coming from allowance. And then right now there's lights there, but my husband suggested trying some LED like rope lights that you can change the color on. So that's $14.43 also coming from allowance. Okay, so there was a whole issue with Squishmallow stickers on our water bottles. Some came home on the bus from some other kids. There weren't enough. It was a whole thing. I spent $7.48 and ordered a pack of stickers on Amazon, coming from the kids' envelope. We have had a used dishwasher for quite a few years and totally living on borrowed time, but the silverware rack keeps wearing out. So $23.85 to get a like the silverware rack for our dishwasher. That needs paid back to the bank. $29.03 was spent on drinks at Fairway. I think I'm going to be a little bit short, so what we used to pay that back is kind of in question. Same thing with this Fairway charge. We decided last minute to have people over on a Saturday night, and so we went to the store just to grab a few things, and you know, that turns into $55.14. So that will need to be paid back from somewhere. I'll figure that out when I get in there. That same night we decided to have juice boxes as a treat for our kids. My kids don't typically get juice, but that is going to come from the kids envelope at $4.28 needs paid back to the bank. We already talked about that. And then I did buy a special Scentsy for my husband's for the bathroom in our garage, the addition that we did, in keeping with the theme that he has for the bathroom, and I'm going to use project funds for that, so that actually doesn't need to be paid back to the bank. That's already in there. So we'll just go with that. So let's jump in now and see about paying this stuff back, getting this cash out of our envelopes here. So I'll start with the ones that I guess that we have in variable expenses, and we might as well start with my allowance money. A lot of it is there. So if I'm rounding these up, that's 15, 14, 11, and 12. So that's 52, 20, 40, 50. Let's actually let's just hold that thought for just a second. I've put 50 in there. Let's, drinks is 29 here. What do we have in drinks? 22, 25. So let's do that 29 there, and I'll just put that dollar back in car wash for right now. So if I'm paying back $29 in drinks, I have 20, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I put 50 in from my spending. I'm actually going to put 60 in, and then I need to bring back 8. 6, 7, 8. Okay, so in my spending I have 18 left. All right, now, so that means that I have paid back this drink envelope, took care of that, as well as all of the ones that are from my allowance, which is a lot. Okay, now let's jump into our kids envelope here. So from kids we have 5 and 8 and 6. So that's 19. Okay, so we're going to put a 20 in and bring $1 back. Kids, that leaves us 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88. All right, so our kids envelopes are done. 2. Whoops. There's a check mark in the wrong spot. Kids. All right, so now let's go into home, because we have home right here, and home is 34, right? 34, 20, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4. $34 from home, and then into household, which is when we just really recently started actually doing a sinking fund for instead of just variable envelopes. Oops. We also had another 24 from home, so that actually should have been 58. But I put 34 in, so now I need 24. So I'll just put in a 20 and a 5, and I will bring that 1 back, and then I'm going to be able to cross off the other home envelope. My bad, sorry if that was confusing. I forgot that there were 2 transactions from the home envelope instead of just 1. All right, so now into household, which is in the back here a little bit. It looks like we need $17 for lotion. Yep, and we'll just take the change. So 10, 15, 16, 17. So then household is crossed off. So then we are just left with $56 to Fairway. So I'm going to jump into my variable binder here. And basically I'm going to see what we have for cash left in our variable expenses. It's not a lot. All right, it is 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, and 29. So 56 minus 29 means that we have $27 left. Let me just think on that for a second. $27 left. So I'm actually going to go into garage and do 30 and take 3 back. That should make it what we need it to be. All right, so I'm looking for 56 here. 20, 30, 40, 55. Oh, 59, but 2 of those came from there. Okay, so that should be 56. So let's go ahead and we'll count all of this up together. I didn't do the math here, but 17 plus 34 plus 12 plus so I should have $231 in cash because this one was not cash. All right, so altogether we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 92, to 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31. $231 in cash that we have here to go back into the bank for to cover our expenses. So if there is a part 2 to this, you'll see that next. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you next time. Bye.